So this morning I am reflecting on Domain 1. I'm starting with our first competency and looking at the artifacts that I've collected to show my growth, and also talking about where to next. The competency is about demonstrating an understanding of the cultural context of the classroom, school and community. As a team leader and as a person not from Auckland, born and bred in Gisborne, I have a unique perspective on culture. I was really lucky to grow up in a real bicultural setting. My practices are really founded in the tikanga that I grew up with, and I try and spread that knowledge. So for me, my goal was about expanding my pedagogical understanding, so really delving into how I can grow our overarching construct of tūranga waiwai with my 5-year-olds. But it was more so about showing the depth of my understanding of those bicultural constructs, and thinking about how I could reach out to the people I know in my circle of friends and of family and of education. So I got some perspectives from people that don't live in Auckland, from a teacher from Rotorua, and a very good friend of mine who's a sole charge principal in Opotiki at a tiny little rural school. And just to gain their understanding and how their school shows that cultural competence. And I guess it's raised a few more ideas for me in how I can build that cultural competence within my school setting. Our school is extremely diverse in terms of culture. We don't have a lot of Māori and Pacifica students. At the moment, I don't have any in my room. I have more Chinese students than anything else. And I suppose it's getting to know how I can show that tikanga to those students that are ESOL or not New Zealand born or have no understanding of our culture and our tikanga. I think that's a really big picture. So connecting my school, my knowledge, my community, and I hope my artifacts show that through the Survey Monkey that I have got people to fill out, and through my journal and my reflections. The article on culturally diverse schools was really interesting, and I've annotated that. And I've also reflected on other readings that I've come across as part of EBIP, and just things that we've done in the last little while. In terms of moving forward, this is ongoing for the year, so I will probably come back to this reflection and maybe show a little bit more depth. I'm not sure. It'll just see how my learning and how my team evolves, because these 3 goals under this Domain 1 are all really linked to that big tūranga waiwai construct that we're looking at as a whole school and as a whole community, and that's not actually going to end until the end of the year when we tie all our learning together with a huge performance week. Which unfortunately our academic year will be finished, so I won't actually get to show you the finished product, which I'm sure would be really amazing to see. So yeah, I guess in summary, I am building my cultural competence by reading, by ensuring that I am gaining different perspectives, and that I am sharing that knowledge in my practice with my team, with my students, and with my community, my wider community within my school.